After the assault, I finally worked up the courage to go to the police, but my mom stopped me and refused to let me go because she was afraid that if the truth got out, she and my younger brother would lose face. Hearing her say that completely shattered my last bit of hope in her. All my life, she had favored my brother. When I was in high school, she made me drop out, despite being ranked first in the entire school, and go set up a street stall with her to make money, just so she could scrape together tuition for my brother, who hadn't even gotten into high school. I asked her why. She told me that I was supposed to give way to my brother, as if, in her eyes, my only value in life was to support him. Because of her, my life fell into darkness. Fortunately, an anonymous sponsorship appeared, and allowed me to see a glimmer of hope again. I studied desperately, and eventually succeeded in getting into college. I thought I had finally escaped my mother's control, but the chain binding me was never truly broken. Throughout my 4 years of college, my mom constantly pressured me to come home for blind dates. All I could do was brush her off again and again. I thought that would make her give up. Instead, she escalated things. She went directly to the company where I was interning, and caused a scene, right in front of all my supervisors. Panicking, I pushed her out of the meeting room, and begged her to stop, telling her I was about to be offered a full-time position. But after hearing that, she walked straight back into the meeting room and publicly announced that I was quitting. Just like that, I lost the hard-won job I had fought so hard for. And she did all of this for one reason only: to marry me off in exchange for a bride price and save the money for my brother's wedding. To avoid going back home, I had no choice but to look for another job. After finally finding one, I was pressured into drinking during my very first business dinner and got drunk, only to suffer a nightmare-like assault. Holding myself together, I reported it to the police and cooperated by going to the hospital for evidence collection. But when I was about to go to the police station to officially file the case, my mother hysterically tried to stop me. She said that if I went to the police, they would lose all face and accuse me of being selfish. At that moment, I completely broke down, but this time, I did not give in. I told her I didn't care about saving face anymore. I only cared about making that scumbag pay for what he did. In the end, I walked into the police station for one reason only: to reclaim the justice that belonged to me.